Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to get ready. We're going to swatch and talk about all the products that came in my Boxycharm for October 2020. The regular Boxycharm, not premium, not luxe, none of that. It wasn't a luxe month, but you know what I'm saying, like just regular old Boxycharm. And I got a palette in there that I want to wear and show you. We're going to swatch that palette. So let's talk about what came in the box and then we'll get ready. So this theme this month was Candy Shop. It looks like candy until you look at it for a little bit longer and then it gets like bloody and gory and Halloweeny. So that was the theme this month. I got a Luxie brush set. I've gotten a Luxie brush set before. I've never gotten a little tiny brush bag before. If that's a thing. I'm not sure how frequently I'll use that. But ooh, as I drop them, good glory. Looks like a couple, like a flat shader, some fluffy. This one's angled, a spoolie. I have gotten, again, I've gotten Luxie brushes in the past and I like them. The Luxie brushes that I do have, I think they have like pink handles, probably several months or even a couple of years ago when I first got them. I enjoy Luxie brushes. We'll use those today as we do our eyeshadow. Also got a couple of lip things. I got the Ace Beauté Draw It lip liner. It seems to be a duo set. So we'll try one of these on today. Let's see here. Recycling is over there. All right. These seem to be, oh, here we go. We have Be Peachy, So Gorgeous. Let's see, So Gorgeous is a red. Be Peachy is probably the one I'm going to use today. Is a nude. A little bit brownie nude, which is good. So we will use that one today. The other lip product I got was the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Tinted, I can't say that word, Cupacao. Ooh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Lip butter. This is Soulmate is the color. So it has Sol de Janeiro in it's raised embossing. You cannot tell with the light, I apologize. But the tube is a beautiful rose gold. It does have a scent. It smells kind of like kettle corn. There's a bit of a salty kick to it, but there's some sweet as well. So we'll try that on with that nude lip liner today. We also got a concealer from Dose of Colors. This was the item that I chose. I chose 08 Light, and boy howdy, she's light. This is Meet Your Hue, I guess is the name of their concealer. Kind of a fatty doe foot applicator. Here's a quick dot. It is light. Seems to be kind of, this is what I would anticipate or assume that Flex concealer, who's that from? Jouer, maybe? I don't have it. This looks a bit dark for my under eyes. We're going to try it anyway today because we got it, so we're going to try it. And then last but not least, we got the Beauty Bakerie Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette. It has like a sleeve. There's a notch, but you know, that's the thing. I'm not going to keep the sleeve, but here it is. It's got the waffles. A little bit of, it's got the little doily on the front. So cute. The package is so adorable. No mirror, cardboard packaging, a little bit of a magnet closure. Here are the colors. Let's swatch those. Let's move our hair. Blech. We'll swatch them on this hand. We'll swatch all 9. So 9 shades, mattes and shimmer, glitter, metallics. I'm not sure. We'll try it out. We've got the first row here. I just swatched the same color on the same finger. I am a crazy person. There we go. Oh, okay, pigment. This is a matte, kind of a Toby Brown, Yawning, Forehead Kisses is a cream, and then Pajamas, because jam is capitalized, Pajamas is a like a burgundy shimmer. Next up, Pretty. I mean, very pretty. Let me try French Doors one more time. Okay, it's just that light. That's what it is. Okay, so we got French Doors. It catches the light. It's obviously a metallic shimmer. Boo and a View, which is like this kind of a graphite shimmer. And then Messy Hair is a kind of a rosy brown matte. And the last row, these are cute names. We've got, oh fun, okay. We've got Fresh Face, which is that taupe shimmer. Cuddle Cakes, which is another kind of taupe shimmer, but it's pulling more olivey, a slight olivey, it's not olive. And then Lazy Baby, which is a matte grayish, purpley thing. So there's the swatches for Beauty Bakerie's Breakfast in Bed. And I think, I mean, it swatches beautifully, y'all. This color story makes sense to me. It looks, I mean, it's just a cool tone muted, but some pretty colors. All of these colors seem to pack a punch in a finger swatch. We'll see how they perform on the eye. We'll use this today. So those were the items that came in my Boxycharm for this month. For $25, I am well pleased. I'm getting a makeup wipe. Pardonnez-me. I think that that is a good variety of items to try. I had, had no intentions of purchasing any of these things before, seeing them in this box. So they weren't things that, I was in any danger of getting a duplicate of. And I think my Boxycharm does a good job. My Boxycharm, like, what do we call it? Quiz. I don't know if they look at that or not, but I think that they've done a pretty good job with that. I like the way that they kind of coordinate some of the items. So I've got several things to get going. Let's do my face real quick. And then we will try on our Breakfast in Bed palette. So I'm going to start with my Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer. I already have my skincare on. So we're going to prime. I usually double prime, one with some sort of hydrating or radiating? No. Radiant primer, and then with a pore filling primer. So we're going to use the Milk Blur Primer. I'm using these little sample primers that I have that seem to procreate while I am asleep. They are everywhere, but I'm using them up in my Fall For You project pan. I am using them up. So we are primed on our face. Let's use our e.l.f. Under Eye Priming Brightening Primer, which is not brightening. I want that to be their like catchphrase, which is not brightening. It helps with creasing, but it does nothing for color correcting. It looks like it will be peachy. 'Tis not. We are going to use this up by November 15th. We are. We're going to do it, kids. All right, let's prime our eyes with the Amuse Cosmetics Eyeshadow Primer in Clean Slate. I've scraped it up on the side because I was having a hard time getting it out of the bottom. So I'm kind of gonna prime real quick. We might speed through some of this. Editing me, I don't know if you want to speed through some of this. Okay. Eyes are primed. Okay, for foundation, let's use the Tarte Shape Tape. Yeah. Get my little fake palette out, which is a Bath & Body Works candle lid. Squirt some on there. Sit that down. I'm going to use a sponge that I actually got in another Boxycharm. This is the $1 Billion Brow Beauty. I don't know what they call it now. But anyway, it's the $1 Billion Brows brand, I guess. And a sponge came in my Boxycharm, and I've been using it since I got it. And it's not too bad. I've got one little tear in it, but that could be from how aggressively I clean it. You know, aggressive cleaning. We all do it. But it does a fine job. It's not too dense. It's not too hard. It is a Goldilocks kind of sponge. And I think the retail was something like $15 or $18. I would not pay that much. When you could get the Sonia Kashuk one for, I think, $8 or $9, something like that at Target. The Real Techniques for much less. Both of those do an amazing job. The Wet n Wild sponge I got for my full face of Wet n Wild video does a perfect job. There are so many more sponges now on the market that are not, crazy rock hard like they used to be when the Beauty Blender first came out. And folks were trying to dupe it and they did not have the formula right, but they came out with it anyway. Yeah, this is not one of those. So that's good that it works. But I think you can find, this $1 Billion Brows brand at TJ Maxx. So if this sponge is, a few dollars, $3.99, sometimes, TJ Maxx, how they price things. But if it's $3.99, I would say it's totally worth that. Like I would totally get this sponge for that much. Okay, so we blended in that face shape. Is that what it's called? Face tape. I'm sorry. It's the Tarte face tape. I have the sample that I got in a Ulta order that I got some fair foundations in a sample pack. And that was one of them. And I've been using it. I have to be careful not to like pile it on, especially around my mouth and my nose, because it can look cakey, not when you first put it on, not for me. It'll look cakey in about a couple of hours if I pile it on. So I'm really careful to blend it out really, really well. And I didn't like put a lot of product there. And we'll see how it does today. I've worn it probably 3 or 4 times. It's pretty good. All right, let's try this dose of colors. This is in the shade 08 Light. This is the Meet Your Hue concealer. I'll do 3 dots and let's see how that does. 3 seems like a nice round number. Okay, well, I'm not really blown away by that. Well, okay, couple things. It does seem light enough, specifically with this foundation shade. So that's okay. Maybe we'll see some more on this side. Let's do it again. It does seem to blend very easily. It's right there. Oh, how annoying. All right. So it blended very easily into the foundation and to my skin. Like that's pretty quick, isn't it? It seems to be very quick to me. That's pretty quick. I don't hate it. Okay, Dose of Colors concealer. How interesting. I'll keep using that. That seems quite pretty. I'll use it. Cool. Okay. All right, cream bronzer. I got a new one, and I want to use this in this video because I want to use the film of it in my next video, which is a Colourpop haul. So this is a brand new product to me. I'm going to use it. This is the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm in medium. And you say, Leanne, why did you get medium? I don't know. I'm the fairest person in the world. Why would I get medium? No idea. But y'all know, ever since I used that contour stick up, I am all about some cream bronzing. Who am I? I don't even know. It's like my makeup identity has changed. But I will say, that smells good. What coconuts? I will say, That's part of the fun of watching YouTube videos and now creating YouTube videos and trying new products, is that your makeup identity can change. It absolutely can. You're not locked into one look for the rest of your life, and that's it. Now, if you got a signature look and you wear your red lip and you do your cat eye wings, you knock yourself out, girl. This is very warm and I'm scared that I've made a mistake. Let's blend. But anyway, this is not something that a year ago you would have ever caught me dead doing, because I didn't even know that I liked it. But it turns out that I do like a little bit of a cream bronzer on the perimeter of the top 2/3 of my face. I do like it. That blended out beautifully. Thank you, Colourpop. I had a moment where I was scared that I had made vast mistakes. I didn't make a mistake. That's pretty. That's very pretty. Okay, so that's the Soul Body Medium Face and Body Bronzing Balm. It reminds me of the one that I got in a Boxycharm or an Ipsy, the Yensa one. It reminds me of that a lot. That's really pretty though. Okay, cool, that's done. All right, now are we done with the creams? I think we are. All right, last powder. We're gonna do underneath the eyes with the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. That's not a bronzer. It is some people consider it a highlighter. I use it as an under eye setting powder, and I'm very happy with it that way. I do start a little bit low and then bring it up to the under eye so that I'm not depositing the most amount of powder directly into my crease. So I'll start low and blend up into my under eye with all the creases on it. That makes a nice under eye setting powder. All right, so we're gonna set the face using my MAC Studio Fix in NW18. This is in my project pan as well. We're just gonna set the face with this. That Face Tape foundation has really good coverage. I wouldn't say it's like high, but I didn't also build it up. Like it's not full. But I didn't put on more than one layer because it absolutely does look cakey. But I can get more coverage by putting the Studio Fix on top because it's a powder foundation. So I do that usually most days. Okay, there's that. So let's see here. Let's use my Project Pan bronzer. This is a Beauty Benefits pressed powder from the Dollar Tree that I got, and I'm using it up. And it makes a lovely bronzer color for me. I'm just going to go right over the same areas that I used that Soul Face and Body bronzing kind of balm thing, and then we'll blend that. We got a little dark. Let's do a little more so that we're even. All right, now we got to worry about cleaning that up. I'll use a little tiny, it's not really tiny, but a short little brush to blend that out with. This is an AOA Studio. It's one of their bamboo handled brushes, and it just makes for a perfect kind of a fierce blending out brush when you do what I just did, which is frequently happening. Let's use a Colourpop blush. This one is in Catch My Vibe. It's got the kind of the iris flowers on it or whatever it is. It's a pretty blush. Very pink, very pigmented, so be careful. But it's it's just a pretty cheek. Very pretty. I did not need another pink blush, but I liked the lavender one that came with the Succulent collection. So I went ahead and picked up this one, and I do not regret it. I think it's really pretty. We're going to use a brand new highlighter today as well. This is with the new Taupe collection with Colourpop. This is the Seismic Super Shock Cheek. It's pearlized. I'll swatch the entire Taupe collection in my next video. So if you are interested in seeing that, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. And I'll do the entire collection from someone who bought it with their money, didn't get sent it, if that makes a difference to you. Look at that. That is beautiful, y'all. That is so pretty. This is the Seismic. It is the lighter of the two cheek colors or highlighters from the collection. That is gorgeous. Again, I've got that whole collection and I will be filming that video next. So stay tuned to my channel for that. Several videos that I've done over the last week or so, I received my order for the Kimchi Thaler blush collection. I got the entire collection. So if you want to see somebody swatch that collection, you certainly can. I should have used one of those today. I didn't even think about it, y'all. I'm sorry. In my next Get Ready With Me, I'll certainly use one. I've been using them every day, all day. I use those blushes. They're so beautiful. But I swatched, they're duos, they're blush duos from Kimchi Chic. So what I did was I swatched each individual color and then I mixed the colors together, because for many of them, I will actually just mix the two colors. I will not, you know, probably focus my brush on one side or the other. And so it just made for a beautiful, they make beautiful kind of two-tone, I don't know, but you mix a pink and an orange, you get this fantastic coral, you know what I'm saying. So I have used those all week long, been very satisfied with those. I have not tried the super ultra pigmented ones. Maybe I'll do that for the next video on my fair skin, but I've used Pinky and I've used Peachy and Cheeky. Like I've used, they're beautiful, they're stunning. So in that video, which I had recorded a while ago, but I finally posted it, in that video, I begged Kimchi to come out with bronzers. And so she did, like 2 days later, which is amazing. And I'm so excited. I have ordered the entire bronzer set. And so I will review those, swatch them all on my channel. I know that probably several of them will be better for me, better suited for my skin tone than others. But I am not, I just set my lids with Wet n Wild. But I'm interested in using them all. Like I do not discriminate in bronzers. And if I have to go lighter, then I have to go lighter. But I am not, I'm just so excited to use them. I'm so excited to try them. So I got them all and I will review them. So we'll get together, we'll swatch them, you and I. So stay tuned for that because I'm super, super excited about that. Okay, let's set the face real quick. We're gonna use an old product. We're getting pretty much down. This was a big setting spray. I've had it for a long time. This is Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. Again, I'm using up all my setting sprays that I have pieces of them. This is several years old. But this is 4 ounces. It was a huge, I mean, it's a pretty hefty bottle. And so it's taken up a long time to use, but it doesn't smell very good. And I think that's part of what setting spray should do. And so I'm also using up my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Got that in a Boxycharm too, forever ago. Oh. I got some in my mouth. Not okay. It's not okay. Oh, this helps speed up the process. All right, let's get ready to do this beautiful cool tone eye with the Beauty Bakerie Breakfast in Bed palette. Let's see how she goes. All right, and we're gonna use the Luxie eye brushes as much as we can as well. Oh, I didn't use the spoolie because I had one on the other end of my eye brush, but we'll leave that there in case. Okay, I'm thinking, have we already gotten it dirty? Yes, we have. Who am I? So sorry. Okay, I'm thinking, I'm gonna kind of do the cream above the crease. I'm thinking, so for mattes, we've got this one, this one, this one, and of course the cream. What color is gonna go in the crease? They're all a bit dark for me, very fair. So these seem to be a bit dark, but if I put a good amount of cream and then maybe Yeah. We'll do this in the crease, probably this in the outer 7 or V if you have non-hooded eyes. And then I'll figure out which one I want on the lid. Okay, so let's do that. So let's put the cream forehead kisses, so cute, on kind of the upper transition. Not all the way to the brow bone because it has pigment, like it's peachy. Little peachy kind of cream moment. But just kind of way up there. But it's not so peachy to make this like a super warm look. It's not like an orangey. It's just a creamy peach kind of color. So that'll do. That'll do. All right. Is there a better one for the... These blending brushes aren't my dream. But let's give it a whirl. Okay, we're going to try the Yawning. That shade I said we'd try in our crease. Okay. Okay, I need to clean up a little bit out there. I've gone a little ham. That was me. And maybe a little bit of the brush because I'm not sure, but I went a little ham out there. That's better. Keep it kind of level with the actual tail of my brow. Okay, that blended out to be something, man, that setting spray, this color is in my crease. I'm getting the feeling that it can be built up, but it does not seem to be something unusable for a crease color for me. Looking at the pan, it looks like it's too dark, but it's not when you get it on the eye. It's actually very, very pretty. Blends out to be a little bit rosy, which is all right. I think that's very pretty. Okay, let's put some of Lazy Baby on the outer corner. I'm going to use this little flat, fat shader brush here for that. It is a matte. I'm just so pleased with this. This is so pretty. I have another Beauty Bakerie palette. I think it's the Banana Split palette. And I did get it in a Boxycharm, oh gosh, a long time ago. Well, not a long, several months ago. Maybe even like the beginning of the year, end of last year. This eye is probably looking lighter. There is a window here and it's pretty sunny out and it's the middle of the day here. So it will wash out. It does this on several of my videos. It looks like, Leanne, they're not the same. They are, it's just I'm getting a lot more light from my left-hand side, but they are equal. That's really pretty. Okay, so what to do for a lid shade? French Drops is a really pretty light taupe. And I think that would be one way that we could do it. But I kind of like this one. Let's do this one. I am going to use my finger because most of the time these kind of thicker, this feels silicone-y. They do much better with a finger. And this is beautiful. That is beautiful. What a beautiful lid shade. Thank you, Beauty Bakerie. That is gorgeous. And this is Fresh Face. This kind of, I'm going to call it a rosy taupe, but it's not really when you get it on the eye. It looks like it is in the pan. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. That is very pretty. Okay, I'm going to blend real quick. Just blend that. And I'm going to take the color the shadow brush that I use to put the color on the outer part of my lid and just blend over. I think that's a beautiful, totally wearable, beautiful eye look. That's very pretty. Beauty Bakerie, good job. That is quite lovely. Like, that's so pretty. I like it so much. Okay, cool. Let's do some liner and mascara. Do I want to do an actual line? Do I want to do a line? I don't. I want to do like a brown smudgy line. Hold please while I find a brown for a smudgy line. Look at this. This is kind of brown and this can smudge. This is the Tarte Smolder Eyes in brown. I got this 7,000 years ago. And I couldn't use it for the longest time because I didn't have a pencil sharpener big enough. But I got one from Ulta. It's an Essence pencil sharpener. It has like a normal side and then like a jumbo side. And so I was able to finally sharpen all my jumbo pencils. How sad is that? You gotta have the right tools. Just a smudgy brown, yes. Have a little bit of fallout, but I'm not sure what that's from. Hang on one sec. But yeah, it's like a little skull smudger on the end. It's a cute little thing. I've had it forever. Hasn't dried up, which I'm down for. Only two little bits of fallout, so I'm quite pleased. These brushes did exactly how I thought they would do. Luxie brushes are decent. They wash pretty good. I've had my other set for quite a while. I like them. Okay, I'm gonna do mascara. No lashes today. And I'm gonna do an inner corner with something that I got in my Boxycharm a while back that I haven't used in a long time. I'm gonna break that out again. Gosh, that highlight is so pretty, y'all. This taupe collection from Colourpop, I was so excited when I saw it. This is the first time I've ever bought an entire collection before, because usually I'm like, I only want one or two things, maybe. But this time I wanted everything except for one item that I'm not sure how I'm going to use. But when I got it, I was very intrigued. So I want to try to use it, which is good to kind of get out of my comfort zone. Just keep pushing to see, you know, if I like things or trying new things. It's always a good thing to try new things. Specifically if it's something like a cosmetic that just washes off. It's the best thing about makeup. Or cosmetics in general, it just washes off. You make a mistake, it's not permanent, you're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna use two mascaras together. I'm gonna use the Ulta New Heights Lifting Mascara. It's got a little tiny wand, a little rubber bristle wand. I got this for free in my Ulta order. I did a video about how I got over 30 items for free on one Ulta order. And this full-size mascara was one of the free items that I got. And I started trying it, and I actually like it a lot. I would have never tried this mascara. Never would I have bought an Ulta mascara. Never would I have bought a mascara that had this tiny little wand. I would have never. So I'm so glad they included it, because there would have been no way. But I actually really like it, especially as a layering mascara. It does an excellent job of defining and separating my lashes. It's got such a small wand, so I'm able to get every lash, which is wonderful. I've got some lashes on the end, the outer corners of my lids, my lashes, that are curled severely, and they're very difficult to grab with a wand. And this does it. The other one I'm going to use is actually the other one that I got for free in a sample on that video. This is the Anastasia Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. This is the tiniest little thing. It's an hourglass wand. I have not heard much about this. I don't know if this is new. I don't buy high-end mascaras because I find that they mascaras are something that the drugstore does incredibly well. If I get them free samples or or in a kit or something, I will use them happily. But I will not be buying high-end mascaras when I can buy the Essence Lash Princess for $4.99 regular price. So I'm not, you know, that's not a thing I'm going to do, but I'll happily use it up. So that's the little Anastasia Lash Brag. They look great. I got to clean up a little bit because I've gotten stuff everywhere. But the other product I wanted to use on my eyes is the Studio Makeup Endurance Cream Shadow in pink. It's a little, you know, shimmer and glow or glitter and glow kind of knockoff product of Stila, but it's, you know, it's this Studio Makeup or whatever, you know. It came in a Boxycharm. It's one of those no-name brands that I've never heard of, that I would never buy. But this is a great little inner corner pop of light. It works so well. And I used it there for quite a while, like every single day. And somehow it got pushed, you know, kind of the back of my little container that I'm holding my makeup in. And so I started using other things, but I've picked it back out again, and it is gorgeous. It's just a little glitter, little pinky glitter, not really opaque. So it's not like harsh pink. It's just, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful little product to highlight your inner corner. Okay, let's clean up the mascara mess. It's not really a mess, but it's a little bit messy. Right there. Anywhere else. Okay, we're good. All right, let's do lips, and we're going to use two products from the Boxycharm. Let's use Be Peachy by Ace Beauté, the little lip liner. I have to use a lip liner or else my lips look uneven. See, I'm already looking just a slight bit dry. I'm not a dry person around my lips. This is really creamy. It's a nude, it's a brown peach is what I'm going to call it. Those folks who could talk and do lip liner, I'm like, what sorcery is this? Okay. It's a pretty color. It's a bit darker than what I normally use. I'm normally using the Jordana Easy Liner in Rock and Rose, and that's a bit lighter, but this is not terrible. Let's use it smells like a fair, like a county fair. It literally, that's what it smells like you're walking down the midline, you know, of a county fair. Oh, it's like salty and it's sweet. How strange. It's not a bad color. It really goes quite well, surprisingly. Oh, but that fragrance, y'all, if you don't like it, you ain't gonna like it. It's strong. It is strong. Maybe it'll go away soon. There's the look. I think that's really pretty. I think that Beauty Bakerie Breakfast in Bed eyeshadow palette is very pretty. If you got this in your Boxycharm, let me know down below. Do you like it? Have you used it yet? Are you a fan? Do you like the smell of this? Kettle corn is the best thing I can eat, but it's like salty and sweet at the same time. I don't know. We may be wiping that off pretty soon. All right, y'all, stay tuned to my channel for the taupe Colourpop collection that's coming up next. If you want to see all of Kimchi's blushes, click on my channel name down below, go to videos, and you can see those. I have an entire playlist of Kimchi chic stuff if you want to see that. Stay tuned for more swatch parties, reviews of palettes, more hauls. We have some cool stuff coming in the mail. I'm super excited about it. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. It's free, and my videos will come to your subscription feed. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.